Welcome back to the Linnets TV. Me, Sam Phillips, and I'm joined by Runcorn Manager Brad Cooke. Brad, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, mate.
A defeat on the last day of the league season, but a valiant defensive display. A 1-0 defeat on the score sheet doesn't really tell the tale of the game. It was a really good, strong defensive play against a big men.
Big man. Yeah, listen, it was really proud of the boys today. Listen, it's been a really challenging few weeks. Really challenging, and I never want to make excuses. And, you know, we've rolled out performances that haven't been good enough, but I said when I walked through the door, I can handle losing football games if you give absolutely everything that you can for the badge. And today we've done that. Yeah, in our areas, we could have been a little bit better. You know, we hit them on the break a number of times in the second half. Wallace had a great chance after a couple of minutes to put us 1-0 up. And I thought we deserved something out of the game. And listen, they're very good. Of all the match prep that we've done since we walked through the door, watching their footage and preparing for them was you know, we was worrying a little bit because they are top draw, but the lads have been tremendous today. Fight, desire, commitment, and that's all we ask for as staff. That's all the players ask for. The players ask of each other. That's all the fans ask for that come and watch Runcorn Linnets, and that is a Runcorn Linnets side, and it has to be a Runcorn Linnets performance every single week, and that is what we'll strive to do week in, week out with this football club. It's a non-negotiable to leave everything out there, and we've done that today. And unlucky, yeah, we didn't get the 3 points, but I'm pleased with how we'll finish the season after the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, no, in your very first interview, you said you want players who will run through brick walls for each other. And I think from the very first minute today, I mean, Jax gets booked after 4 minutes. For me, not a yellow card, it's just a tackle and then handbags. But you could really see defensively the stability the lads had, but particularly, in my opinion, Peter Wiley and Callum Grumsey. Peter Wiley, for me, that's his best game I've seen him play for a long time.
Whilst listen, I'm made up that he cleaned up at the awards because I think I mentioned it last week. Peter Wiley's standards every single week are impeccable. And yeah, listen, we've been able to work on a system this week, and we've not been able to do that over the last few weeks due to bodies and injuries and stuff like that. I'm glad that you've mentioned Groves, who I thought were really good today. And I'm delighted that you've mentioned Jack Welsh, because I thought Jack's been playing on an injury probably since we walked through the door. And I don't think his performances has done himself any justice, because he is playing through injuries. And today he's the same again. But what performance. You know, when you're looking at your leaders across the pitch, he's absolutely give you everything, hasn't he? I think he won every first contact, every second contact. And the thing is with Jax, he's very good on the ball. He can play. And he's shown that today. I thought he were excellent. I thought Lewis Doyle, again, probably our best player. If he don't win Player of the Month, I don't know nothing about football. And yeah, really proud of him. Listen, it's been a poor league campaign. It's a league campaign that's not acceptable for this football club. Whilst I'm at this football club, it won't be tolerated or accepted. We know we should be pushing at the top end of the table. But this last 12 weeks, and then you cut it in half because you had the transfer window as well, but this last 12 weeks, we've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. And I've seen more good than bad and ugly, let me tell you that. And it's something, you know, that we can really build on. We need loads of positive energy around the football club. And if we win, or when we go and win that trophy on next Tuesday, it'll be the most successful season that we've actually had since getting promotion. I don't think we've won anything since. So the league campaign goes out the window. We need to do that for this football club. We need to do this for the fans, and we need to do that for the players and staff that's inside that dressing room.
Yeah, we won't go into too much detail about 10 days' time because we'll catch up with you before that. But what was a really good display on the pitch did just have a slight blotch on the note paper. It looks like Carl Clare might be gone again. It didn't look very nice, especially on that same injury. Can you just give us a little bit on that?
Gutted, absolutely gutted. It's moments like that in football where I'll go home, I won't be able to sleep tonight. I'll get really invested in the players that we've got. I was desperate to try and get back. It looked horrendous. Made me feel physically sick, but he's on crutches, so that's a positive.
Yeah.
He thinks it's the same as what he done last time, so he's just come back a bit too soon. That's all it is. Don't think it's as bad as what I first feared. I feared the worst when I seen that. And hopefully, you know, we'll see him back in a Runcorn shirt.
Perfect. Well, we'll catch up with you again ahead of the final. But have you got Anything else to say at the end of this tough, as you say, league season?
Yeah, just I want to say a massive thank you to all the fans. As soon as I walked through the door, they've been so welcoming. Said that after week 1, felt like I've been here for years. They've travelled in the numbers. We've travelled in the numbers again today. I mean, I've seen all sorts of fancy dress. I've seen all sorts, but
we've seen a very lovely mascot as well today.
Unbelievable support, and it doesn't go unnoticed. You know, we everything that me and Sadler will do is to try and bring good times to this football club. For that fan base, and they deserve it. So massive thanks for the people that's travelled today. Massive thank you for the 12-13 week support that we've had. And like I said, we all got to move in the right direction now and look forward to a week Tuesday.
Perfect. Well, Brad, thanks a lot. Well done for today, and we'll speak to you again in a couple of days' time.
Thank you.